Okay, at 3 p.m., if I hear church bells, that's just a pleasant, happy thing to hear. But if I heard church bells at 3 a.m., I would think that I was about to be possessed. 3 a.m. wind is scarier than 3 p.m. wind. Oh, what's normal at 3 p.m. but terrifying at 3 a.m.? The sound of an ice cream truck.
So true.
Here we go. Here are other things that would also be terrifying if you heard them at 3 a.m., but are just kind of a part of life as we know it at 3 p.m. Are you ready?
Yes. Okay. This feels very obvious, but I had to put on my list. A knock on your door. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes. You know what? I didn't put that because I'm now scared of knocks at all hours.
That's fair, but they're a little less stressful at 3 p.m.
I hide no matter what. I'm an idiot. This might not be true for me, but at 3 p.m. child talking, no big deal. At 3 a.m. child talking, and we're all about to be unalived.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Or like staring up in the corner. Speaking of children, it's fine if children's toys make noises during the day. Like randomly they'll go off and stuff. But at 3 a.m., if a toy starts beeping or something, it is the scariest.
3 p.m., the sound of a phone ringing, no big deal. 3 a.m., big deals.
Same. Well, what about your doorbell camera going off? If you have a security system and you get a notification that someone's at your front door. Totally fine during the day, but not at 3 a.m.
No deliveries. The sound of my husband laughing at 3 p.m. is normal, but at 3 a.m., I would freak out and think he was possessed if I just woke up to him.
That would be scary. That would be scary.
Let me just go on one side tangent to tell you that my brother used to have a really bad sleep talking problem. And one time we were on vacation, we were all sleeping in like a family room situation. And I woke up to my brother going, "Hello, Miss Kaylee."
That's terrifying.
If you knew my brother, you would know that's how he just like talks randomly and how we talk to each other. So that part's not out of the question, but to wake out of a dead sleep to that and he didn't remember it the next day, I was like, absolutely not.
That's terrifying, actually. Terrifying. Okay. You'll know this very well, I'm sure. Maybe it's on your list, but a dog barking at 3 p.m., pretty normal. But in the middle of the night, it's like, what did you hear or what do you sense that is causing you to bark?
Amen. At 3 p.m., somebody saying my name is completely acceptable and appropriate, but if I hear my name at 3 a.m.,
you better get a priest in there. Okay, we just experienced this recently, not at 3 a.m., but isn't it nice when you're driving on a backcountry road, you see the hills, it's like beautiful with all the trees. During the day, it's beautiful. But at nighttime, if it's 3 a.m. or even 1 a.m. or anything where it's dark, I'm so scared. I feel like the Mothman's gonna pop out, or a deer's gonna come hit me, or I'm gonna run out of gas and I'm gonna get kidnapped. So it's terrifying.
Okay, at 3 p.m., if I hear church bells, that's just a pleasant, happy thing to hear. But if I heard church bells at 3 a.m., I would think that I was about to be possessed. A lot of this is leading back to ghost activity.
Yeah, right. Seriously. Because I feel like, yes, which leads me to then the lights being all turned off during the day is perfectly normal and fine because, of course, like you don't need the lights on sometimes if the windows are open, but the lights being off at night, just like I just remember growing up and we loved hanging out in our basement. But as soon as the lights go off, you run up those stairs so fast because as soon as the lights go off, the monsters know they can come out and get you.
Okay, this transitions perfectly to my hallway at 3 p.m. is no problem, but my hallway at 3 a.m., shut the door so I don't have to look down it because my brain just imagined something crawling down it towards me.
Okay, what is normal at 3 p.m. is my baby having a full diaper. And what's terrifyingly sad is when he has a full diaper at 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. because I gotta change him in the middle of the night. And it's just, I don't know, I ever know what to expect. Is it gonna be poop? Is he gonna have a blowout? Is it gonna be all over the sheets? And then I'm gonna have to spend an hour cleaning it up and not get any sleep?
Different kind of terror, equally scary. At 3 p.m., if the lights get turned on, fine. At 3 a.m., if all the lights were to come on, absolute freak out, alien invasion, panic.
Okay, if you're sitting here and your laptop buzzes with an email notification, totally fine. But in the middle of the night, when you get that ping, it's either like, is that my boss? Because that's terrifying if you're sending emails at 3 a.m. or what's going on with my possessed laptop. It's pinging at me.
So the sound of somebody walking by the house is pretty normal here at 3 p.m., but if that were to happen at 3 a.m., I would immediately start an investigation.
Okay, same thing here with noises in the house. With when you hear that low hum and low voices coming from a distant TV, in the middle of the day, you're like, okay, I left the TV on over there. It's whatever. At night, though, at
Yeah,
3 a.m., like who's in the house?
amen. Okay, 3 a.m. wind is scarier than 3 p.m. wind for no reason other than just that it is. We've touched on this, but music of any kind is much more terrifying at 3 a.m. than it is at 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
A timer going off, I would fully freak out, and that's
Mm-hmm.
just a normal part of noise in my life. You said this already, but a phone ringing, 3 a.m., what terrors have unfurled?
Mm-hmm. What demon is trying to contact me?
Yeah, from another dimension.
Yeah. I feel like anything is scarier. A scary movie is scarier at 3 a.m. than at 3
It's
p.m.
true,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
To all
But
the workers, God bless you, because I would just be terrorized all the time. Do you have any left?
just that if your pet is staring at you from the corner of the room,
Oh, yeah.
or if the pet is just staring at the corner of the room, we can handle that in the daytime. But at 3 a.m., absolutely not.
Amen. My last but not least is just a scratching noise of any kind. In my house, there are trees that probably bump on the metal roof when it's windy, so you can sort of hear it. I actually can hear it happening right now. I guess I might be used enough to it in my house now where I don't freak out, but if I'm in a new setting and I hear scratchies of like, it's the claws of Satan coming to get me.
Terrifying. Yeah. No, I don't like it. Ooh, that
Well,
sun makes a difference.
we'll see you in our nightmares. I don't know how
Love you,
you do
bye.
this in Alaska where it's 24/7 darkness.
Oh,
Love you, bye.
love you, bye. I'm depressed thinking about it. Thing I have to tell a quick story. One time we have this thermal thermometer that we never used. Like it was a gift and it took batteries and it was laying out somewhere and like in our bedroom. And I guess the batteries were dying. So it started beeping in the middle of the night and I couldn't find it and I didn't know where it was coming from. It was the scariest thing. And then we finally found out, I'm like, this thing, take the batteries out, throw it away.